morning. It's the 6th of September, Saturday, 2025. That's it. Morning, Sally Ann.
Morning, love.
You all right, cook?
I am with you.
Ah, not bad. Just talking to me, Sam.
Don't we all?
Don't we all, exactly. Yeah, some sad news. I'm going to answer this without laughing. Got some sad news this morning for you. Well, we're going to talk about Andrew Rayner, but before that, Duchess of Kent died yesterday. She was 92-year-old, and well, she had a good innings, didn't she? And some of the comments when it was announced. First one was like, "Do we get a bank holiday? Do we get a bank holiday?" Which I thought was quite funny, as you can tell. Another one said, "Do we get a rebate? Do we get any money back?" And the best for me was somebody said, "Wimbledon were never ever the same after she retired." She used to get medals out, I think, didn't she? And they didn't know she'd fucking finished. Mad, innit? Anyway, we shouldn't laugh, so we'll not. God, I just had like a glow come over me. Getting on to Angela Rayner. We said yesterday morning that she was dangling by a very thin thread, didn't we? But just before we get on to her, it's a Reform Party conference. Fucking hell, I don't know if you've been watching it, but I'm going to do another video. Going to do another video in the morning. There's so much material for me. It's like manna from heaven. It's been a right fucking laugh. And yeah, if you look at this here, they got this young kid here talking about Nigel Farage. Just listen to this.
Actually, and the reason I left school is because the amount of rubbish that they push on to children.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Tell me what you think about Nigel Farage.
I think he's the only man that's going to save this country. I think he's the only man that speaks the truth. I think he's the only man that's going to put the effort in to save this nation, because our nation is broken. The way government is going at the moment, they're not giving a future for young people. And I think Reform are certainly the only people that want people to get out and work and have successful careers for themselves. I'm homeschooled, actually, and the reason I left school is because the amount of rubbish that they push on to children, that we're teaching them about LGBTQ agendas when we're not actually teaching them about history and maths and English. We do teach them about that, but we're certainly pushing on LGBTQ.
I'm homeschooled. I left school because of the amount of rubbish they're trying to teach children. We are not actually teaching them about maths, history and English. Well, we do teach them about that, but make your fucking mind up, younger. We either do teach them or we don't. And I don't have to bastard go. This is what happens. That young lad, I actually feel sorry for him. This is what happens. This is why they're trying to fucking ban cousins marrying each other. He's a fucking product of that, isn't he? He's either brother and sister have created him. He's a brother and sister or first cousins. He's obviously not wired up to our lad. And I don't know about homeschooled. You know what I think? He's been actually radicalised, hasn't he? You get people who, some people are screaming about protecting children, and then they're filling up with a load of bollocks like that. Getting on to Angela Rayner, though, she's the MP for Ashton-under-Lyne, and has been since 2025. And like I say, yesterday we said she was dangling by a thread, and then she didn't stand much chance, did she? The attack dogs were all over her, and I'll tell you why they were all over her. Because she's a working class person from a working class background. You might not like that, but that's the fucking truth. And the establishment hate her for her background. And as a person from that, they don't like people from her background getting into Parliament. You might gain to the lofty heights of Deputy Prime Minister. And for years they've been after to look at it, all that war over a council house, a few just a few months ago, really. They tried to get her then, saying she'd done this and she'd done that. They got her drinking mojito, they talk about her clothes, they've been after her, they hate her. They hate us. They fucking hate us. Why would they want us in Parliament? You know what I mean? Anyway, yesterday, the inevitable happened. She did resign. She did resign and she was found guilty of breaking the ministerial code. Something a lot of our MPs do. A lot of MPs, I'm thinking off the top of my head, Gove, Truss, a few. None of them resigned for it, but you know what? None of them were working class, so. What she did, she evaded paying £40,000 stamp duty on a house she bought. Was it intentional? I would imagine so. Let me tell you something, if you're going to buy a house for upwards of £800,000 and somebody comes along and says, I can save you £40,000, who's going to say no? Choose what background you're from, whether you're a fucking multimillionaire or you're a peasant, would you? But who's going to say, no, it doesn't matter, I'll give it full money for it, eh? Nobody's going to say that, let's be honest about it. Am I condoning what she did? No, I'm not. But sadly, her own class have turned on her while they've been, while the peasants are happily to condone Boris Johnson and Hancock and all them died of hoarding, nicking all that money in COVID. They were okay with that because it's almost acceptable for rich people to do that, nick our money. It's acceptable, that's what they always do. So, but if a poor person does it, then we like gang up on them. It's mad, isn't it? I do believe had she been a Tory, she'd have got away with it. Do I think she should have resigned? I don't think she should have resigned. I'll tell you when I think she should have resigned, shall I? She should have resigned after backing the two-child benefit gap, after voting to cut the winter fuel allowance, after voting for cuts to disability benefits despite having a disabled child herself, and lastly, for defending and being part of a government that is enabling genocide in Gaza. I know lots of working class people, I'm telling you now, that would try and evade, let's be honest, they'd try and evade paying £40,000 tax. They don't want to pay a £4 tax, just, you know. I know lots of people, but I don't know any working class people who would have voted for them things I've just said. Keeping benefit cap, cuts to disabled, enabling genocide, cutting winter fuel allowance. I don't know any working class people who do that. Anyway, back in the morning with some reform fun. Have a super day, everybody have a super Saturday and wake the fuck up. Wakey, wakey.